From Fort Wayne, Indiana, weighing 165 pounds, Juice Huerta!
Juice Huerta making their way to the ring, their debut here in Victory Championship Wrestling. And as we've said multiple times before in the past for these pre-show events that we do, a great opportunity for VCW management, particularly Commissioner Ripper Blackheart, to get an eye on some new, young, up-and-coming talent.
We've seen it several times, Eamon. This pre-show matchup can open doors in VCW. Of course, Declan Finnegan, you've made your return here to McMecken. How do you see things shaping up for these young guns, the opportunity provided here on this stage before we jump over to the Indie Wrestling Network for our huge main card this afternoon?
Well, you know, they call it Road to Victory.
And his opponent.
And a long road, long winding road it will be, as a great night of action ahead. As Jim mentioned,
from the island of Oahu, Hawaii, weighing 175 pounds, the tidal wave, Johnny Mahalo!
another debut in Johnny Mahalo. And don't forget, all our viewers here tonight on YouTube checking out the Road to Victory pre-show, you can check out the main card over our IndyWrestling.us. A great night of action ahead. We've got a Fans Bring the Weapons match that's going to be can't miss. We've got TLC action for the tag team titles. So much in store, you're not going to want to miss a second of it. That's over on IndyWrestling.us later tonight.
As I was saying before, you know, they call this Road to Victory. Both of these individuals have a fantastic opportunity to start the momentum and just keep it going the whole way.
Johnny Mahalo out of the ICWA Wrestling Academy based out of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, branching out. I think that really shows you the drive, the hunger, and the initiative of some of these young lions in the wrestling business, striving to make their name anywhere they can. And right here, as we said, it's all opportunity here in VCW. We've seen you come in these doors, if you excel, opportunities will follow.
Oh, try for calling up a title, but Juice thinking one step ahead, maybe trying to get into the mind of Johnny Mahalo in the early goings.
Eamon, I'm going to ask you, and Deck, feel free to chime in as well. What type of butterflies does the youngster have in their stomach when you have this opportunity?
I mean, I got to imagine it's once in a lifetime. I've never been, tasked to perform to that level, but, in a world like professional wrestling where it's like you don't get handed anything, you either prove yourself or you don't. You either get, another booking down the line or you don't. You either get the payday or you don't. So it's a very sink or swim environment, I got to imagine, for these two.
Well, what a fantastic opportunity for both of these individuals. Like I said, this could start the momentum that takes them all the way to a championship.
Little Surfing USA from Johnny Mahalo. Definitely, you can see the frustration on the face of Juice Huerta. Oh, big leg lariat.
Innovative offense.
He
Mahalo
calls that the Johnny. And it got to be pretty impressive to have a move with your own namesake behind it.
And Juice has taken a hurting so far, But Mahalo, you can't get lax in this type of situation because we know it takes just 3 seconds. Referee George Ross signed this contest. And this is what I'm talking about. Mahalo hesitating. He's paying for it here.
Maybe a little too focused on the audience here in McMecken. And Juice Huerta going to take advantage. Ooh, clovering blow right to the back.
If you're too busy showboating, as we've seen, that's the first step in order to maybe make a disaster happen.
Juice Huerta with a handful of those locks of Johnny Mahalo, now going to take him into the ropes. Huerta, first time he's been in real control of this matchup, and now just all of his weight right across that rope, and man, just driving him stomach first, almost into the rib cage as well. And keep in mind, Jim, this, that's not just, a rope, that is a stiff cable.
Yeah, absolutely. Designed as much to keep the competitors in as you'll see the offensive maneuvers off of it. Nice. Textbook.
But Juice Huerta, maybe in a similar way to what Declan you mentioned, not going in for the cover, not getting the immediate pin, not trying to seal the deal here on this matchup. Juice now off the ropes. Big bulldog.
Let's not forget, it's not about style points, it's about results. We may have one right here. Lateral press finds 2.5 that time.
This crowd in McMecken slowly but surely trying to rally behind Johnny Mahalo.
Yeah, they're still filtering in here before our main show because we have a stacked card this afternoon.
As I mentioned, fans bring the weapons match. The Troublemakers taking on Zero, John Paul and Miserable, and Felix Kaz.
Deathmatch legend, Madman Pondo is in the house.
And what about the last monster standing match when Beastman and Congo Kong finally collide? It's been months of tension, and it will come to a head here on Road to Victory. And now trying again for another snap suplex there.
I mean, if you like aggression, if you like violence, you
Cover
have
here.
no
2.5, continue that.
You have no idea what you're going to see this afternoon on Road to Victory. And I can't wait. This is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah, Victory Championship Wrestling, and Eamon, I don't have to tell you because you've been here since the ground floor. Victory Championship Wrestling is a potpourri of adrenaline and action. You don't know what you're going to see.
Miscalculation there by Juice, and Johnny finding his opening. Big running forearm shot, and now maybe trying for what he wanted earlier here on the apron. Johnny eyeing him up. No, ooh, suckering Juice in.
Ducked his head and got caught. Up and over, shoulders down. He got him.
The winner of the match, the title wave, Johnny Mahalo!
Good vibes to McMecken this afternoon. My apologies, Eamon.
No, absolutely. Big victory for Johnny Mahalo. Like I mentioned, Ripper Blackheart, you got to imagine looking closely. Has he impressed VCW management enough? We'll be seeing more of Johnny Mahalo very soon.
Mahalo might have started his own tidal wave of momentum moving forward in the VCWC.
Great bit of action here on the pre-show, but like we mentioned, more to come. Be sure to stop over on IndyWrestling.us.